Hello, I'm Matt Guff from House.com, and these are 2018 Rossignol snowboards. This is the 1LF, this is the Krypto, and I'm going to walk through their similarities and their differences. They're both designed for intermediate to advanced level riders that like riding and cruising the whole mountain. This one's a little bit more of a free rider. This one's a little bit more of an all-mountain freestyle deck. The 1LF has been within the line for a long time. It used to be known as the 1 MagTech. It's a directional twin style board with a slightly set back stance of 1/2 inch. The Krypto is a directional board. The nose is quite a bit longer than the tail and has a 3/4 set back stance in a unique profile shape called AmpTech Elite. There's actually more camber in this board than the 1LF. There's 60% camber, 15% rocker in the tail, and then 25% rocker on the nose. There is a big, beautiful sweeping nose that keeps the nose afloat in deep snow. Whereas the 1LF features an AmpTech Elite profile. That's actually just a little bit different, AmpTech All Mountain. There's 40% camber in between the feet, 30% rocker on the nose and the tail. The 1LF is going to ride more, again, like a traditional kind of like twin style board than a directional board. You'll probably see a lot more people riding this thing switch than you'll see this riding this one switch. The Krypto has a feel and flex rating of 7. The 1LF of a 5, and that has a lot to do with their cores. A unique thing about these boards, though, is that the 1LF has more additives or more laminates, even though it's just a little bit softer, which is kind of unique. The 1LF has a poplar wood core with a light frame technology. Around the perimeter of the board, the core has been milled and filled with urethane, making the board just a little bit more damp. And it features a directional all-mountain flex profile, meaning the tail of the board is going to be just a little bit thicker than the nose of the board. Along with that, the Krypto has a poplar wood core, but has beach-style stringers to make the board a little bit more torsionally rigid. Those stringers run tip to tail, of course, and it features a super directional flex profile, meaning the tail is going to be even stiffer than the 1LF. It acts like a power plant when you're exiting out of turns, and this really grips and it keeps you stable when you're going really, really fast, especially with that 60% camber. But there's really no additional laminates to the Krypto besides like biax fiberglass, both on top and bottom of the wood core. The 1LF has that, but it also has one stringer of aramid down the center line and then basalt fibers on bottom. So it has additional laminates, but just a little bit softer, which is kind of unique. And it's done so because this core on the tail is going to be quite a bit thicker. Both boards feature centered style bases. That means that they're going to be more kind of like highly maintained. You need to wax these things throughout the season a little bit more to maintain their speed throughout their lifetimes. Both boards feature 360 wrap standard steel edges and magnet traction edges as well. Serrated knife-like blade edges that really grip on firm snow. Yeah, these boards really do ride great in all conditions. The 1LF is going to be just a little bit more for like a freestyle-minded rider who likes free riding, whereas the rider that's going to be on the Krypto is going to be just laying down deep turns on groomers, slashing in the pile, and probably dipping into the trees. Again, this nose is like big and sweepy. It definitely feels like a directional board, and you can definitely feel that the 1LF rides like a directional style twin. Check both boards up at thehouse.com. If you've ridden either of these, let me know what you think of them and how they ride. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Let's break 25,000 followers by this winter. Thanks so much, guys. See you around.